Welcome to More Than Mindset, the only podcast that bridges the gap between spirituality and success. Go beyond the mind with clarity and confidence coach Kim Guillory and learn how to integrate your passion to serve with your skills and experience to create a business you love. Let's get started. Hey there, and welcome back to the show. Today is January 1st. So I am recording this New Year's Day, and I decided to title it the same as my word for the year. How's that for timing and synchronicity? We are gearing up for the Belief Bootcamp that's happening in New Orleans this weekend. So that is our first live in-person event of the year. Way to kick it off, right? So I was doing a live in the More Than Mindset Facebook group today. That's the one that is a companion to this podcast. You guys are welcome to come if you are not there. We do a hangout, usually on Sunday, and we discuss whatever's going on at that time. If someone wants coaching or just wants to hang out in community. Today, we discussed intentions for the year. I do love setting new intentions. I like new months, new weeks, new years, whatever it is, because it gives me an opportunity to evaluate or to assess what wasn't working and then choose what I want more of. You guys have probably heard me talk about this in my relationships. It's a conversation I have with my husband. After 34 years, I still have this conversation. Hey, are you still in? Do you still want to do this? What are you thinking? Is it still working for you? Because we change, our needs change, our desires change, our interests change. And I don't want to walk around and just be a habit to anyone. You know, I believe in commitment and loyalty, of all of those things. But do we still want to do this way is a very important question to me. So it's kind of like the same thing with picking your New Year's word. You look at last year and you assess and you decide what you want to release and what you want more of. And so my word this year, y'all, I'm kind of scared. I'm a little nervous about it. My brain is freaking out because it's scary. So here it is. My word is focus. And I've been playing around with it for a few days, and I have to tell you, it is feeling very empowering. I have tried it out like in my daily activities. Like I was looking at some towels that needed to be washed, at the business place at the gym. And I came back to this word, focus. Put it in the washer while you're working out, put it in the dryer while you're stretching, and fold them and have it neatly stacked. Focus, Kim, focus. It feels so good. I'm also waiting for Tonal to come in. It's a new piece of exercise equipment that I ordered because I am focused. I'm focused on physical goals this year. I am focused on business goals, specific business goals. I'm focused on boundaries and being really clear with my intention, with my clients, with my family, with my friends, and with my body. I want a more intimate, loving self-acceptance with my physical world. That is something I have struggled with my entire life. There's not much that I like in the physical material world, and I want it to be different. I love working. I love to be in the energy of working. I like to help people evolve, meet their goals, but I always found it kind of meh when it came to mine. I kind of like have everything that I want according to my current belief standards or belief system. So I guess I really haven't been dreaming bigger or creating, bigger desires, because this is enough. This is okay. It's more than I ever expected. So by choosing the word focus, I was able to set an intention on exactly what I wanted. What do I want to experience day in and day out that is different from what I've been experiencing? And I was in between, like 4 words I played with, but I just kept coming back to focus. Having an ADHD brain, super creative. I was always in trouble at school. I got kicked out of classes. Some I actually got expelled from. I actually quit high school for 6 weeks and went back, just not really focused my entire life. And when I had to focus, I was always angry. I was like, it's like having to sit down and write a term paper. I would get like so mad. It would become a catalyst for me having a hissy fit. It would bring up all this anger. I don't want to be controlled. I don't want anyone telling me what to do or telling me how to do it, right? So focus is like an adult version of what I want to create, because I've gotten away with creating a lot of things without it. So flying by the seat of my pants. And I kind of like it. I like flowing, and I like just waking up one day and choosing to do something new and different and it working. I love that. But if I want to create an organization and have a team, if I want to produce something more impactful in the world, then I'm going to have to focus, because it's not fair to them. So even though it's fun for me, I can see what's happening to the people around me. I can see what's happening to my team that loves me and wants to do this together, but they're trying to like follow me and manage me. And, it's like a lot of, the word dynamic comes up, that I come up with really creative ideas and I'm like, let's just do it. Forget the plan. Let's just go do this. And it has created chaos, which is part of my incarnation cross in human design. But that chaos has now created some conflict in relationships, and I don't like those results. So I am committed to focusing on my physical health, focus on my self-image, focus on an organization that is super simple, that is functionable, that is very practical, that we can all be abundant in. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do this without focus. So that is the reason that I chose this word. Is I love the people that I work with, and I don't think it's fair to them that I'm not focused. So even though I can get by, even though I can get away with it, they have a really hard time following me, and I can't see it being sustainable, which that's the new name for my quantum human design cross, is the cross of sustainability. In traditional human design, it's cross of the plane, which is all about being successful in the material world. And so if I want sustainability, if I want to be successful or create impact in the material world, bridging or integrating mind, body, soul, spirit, just the work that we do, and helping people monetize, I need more focus. And I'm also recognizing that, helping healing focused entrepreneurs become more sustainable in the material world. By that, I mean, make more money in their craft. Then they need that focus also. So my 6-2 is like, it's just a very natural way of being as a role model, but it is not sustainable in the business world unless I have some processes, some like consistency in showing them how to do it and be successful. So again, focus, just focus, Kim, focus. So I'm sure my team will be happy to hear this podcast. They will probably be celebrating. They are always surprised, by the way. We never know what's going to come out on these things. But I am celebrating this maturity. That is what it feels like. I feel mature. I feel somewhat excited. My mind's having a little bit of dread about it. I feel like I'm going to get punished and I'm going to have all these rules to follow. But I recognize that it's just going to be simple. It's going to reduce the chaos and the conflict in communication. Everything is going to run smoother. And it is my responsibility to entertain myself without like throwing needles in the, the word, I'm thinking about, it's like you see a bicycle and then you just stick this stick in the spokes and stop everything and everything just crashes. And I'm like, I've got a new idea. That's the part that's not fair. And so for this to roll or flow smoothly, I've decided to be a mature adult, take responsibility, and entertain myself in ways other than business. So my business will actually become my job, and me entertaining myself will also become my personal job. So I'm going to plan on some travel, a lot of physical stuff, as far as I've upgraded my gym. I've joined some challenges. I've set some goals. I'm like sweating just talking about this because I'm afraid that I won't pull it off. I am afraid that I won't be disciplined if I don't have other people to be accountable to. So I will never not show up for a client. Matter of fact, if I change anything, my clients always win. I always overcompensate if anything is inconvenience. But this is different because I'm not teaching the class. I used to teach fitness classes, and I taught yoga and meditation in order to make me do it because I wasn't accountable to myself, because I didn't have focus. I didn't have like mental control. So there you have it. That is my word for 2023. I will say that every year I have chosen a word. I have become a different being by the end of the year. Last year, my word was trust. And I walked away with a deeper trust within myself, within source, within other people that I did not have before. And I think having that first before moving into focus is going to really help me to integrate it, to embody it. Because I can see the havoc that it plays not having the focus. And I see my husband, it kills me. He's so flipping focused and committed. And I'm like, I want to be like you. I want to, like, it used to annoy me. It used to really, really aggravate me and make me mad. But now I see the beauty in it. Like when he's building something or creating something, he's so focused on taking the steps. And then it's just finished when it's finished. Instead of being this all or none, just going, out there and throwing spaghetti at the walls, and which is what I do. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's fun. I have a lot of fun because of that. Not fun when you want to be in relationship with other people and you happen to be the source of chaos and conflict. And I'm telling you, that's part of my incarnation cross. You can go and read on it. It's the 636-1015. And I create a lot of conflict in order to get to peace and resolution. But I can do that in my personal life. I can still have those mechanics, and I can focus on like the business aspect of it being different. This is also going to help me implement some boundaries, because what I do right now is when I'm bored or I don't have anything to do and I'm not being challenged, is I start bugging my clients. Like I'll send them private messages. I give them extra calls. I come up with projects for us to do together. I get all nosy up in their business. And I don't know, I think it's not helping them. It might be more enabling than helpful. So we will see if that helps them also, do better in their business. I've had a few clients that I'm really intimate and close with that we've had these conversations, and they shared their experience, which I'm very grateful for. And that was a big part of coming up with this, is being able to assess that work with them. We are like killing it. If you are a healing focused entrepreneur, if you're a mind body coach, massage therapist, anyone who's helping someone else heal their life, and you have not figured, like you don't have business training or any kind of strategy or simplicity in your business, you got to come to eSchool. It really is the killer program. We have more massage therapists making $5,000 a month and actually up to $7,000 a month doing just massage in a simple way and having time off. They've been through the I can't think of the word, signature massage class, the course, and integrated this into their business model. So I know I just switched the subject on you, but I have to tell you, because I'm talking about business and sustainability, you got to check out eSchool. You got to check out Self-Healing Masters. These are some of the like best containers, best business, like decisions that I've ever made is opening the doors for these things. So I will be using my new focus strategy, and we are going to be building those out. So if you're interested, let me know. Come into the More Than Mindset group, send me a private message or email me. Just respond to where you heard this podcast at, and I'll be happy to get you started. All right, guys, let's go focus. I'm kind of curious to see how these episodes are going to be different when I'm more focused going in. I'll have the one, like we'll look at today, and then we'll look at the end of the year and see if I'm like more focused in even the conversation, because I believe I will be. Have a great week.
Thanks for listening to this episode of More Than Mindset.